You are listening to the Global Psychosis Network.
And
Go ahead.
basically, I just basically had a shitstorm of people fucking bitching, complaining, saying like, you know, don't rain on our parade and whatnot. So I told them like, hey, I'm all for joining the parade. Just clue me on why I should fucking give a shit. You know, what's the fucking? I mean, what's the big fucking deal about this shit? Tell me. You know, you hear the NASA talking about these fucking discoveries all the time, and when does it ever fucking apply to what's going on in life? Okay, so they saw a star fucking that's 3,000 fucking light years away. Okay, cool. Right on. We're paying you billions of dollars. Why? You know? So, I don't know. I mean, I still, at this time, do not know what the fuck the Higgs boson is. I know they call it the God particle, like as I said, but I still can't get a legitimate reason for why that even fucking matters, that we discovered it or found it or fucking have any sort of information on it. I guess anyone who listens to this podcast, if you can email me and let me know why I should give a fuck about this information, please do so, because I'm fucking seriously confused on why it even fucking matters, or why anything fucking matters to that point, you know.
Alright, the last figure was Crush.
Was it Crush? Okay. I would have never guessed Crush. Crush would have been the last fucking thing I'd ever have thought of.
That's why I didn't think of him. It wasn't even like fucking the cool Crush. It was like the fucking good guy type Crush.
I knew I was never a Crush fan when he was a good guy. I thought, even as a kid, you know, when you're a kid, you like the most hokey shit. You wear the fucking gecko, fucking MC Hammer pants. You fucking put on the fucking fanny pack.
Dude.
You do whatever the fuck it takes.
Dude, that wasn't whatever it takes. That was fucking... If you weren't wearing that shit, you didn't get laid back then, okay? Come on.
But I'm saying, as a kid, you know, you wear the most hokey fucking shit.
I got laid at 10 years old in MC Hammer pants. Well, I wish I did.
Well, I'm just saying, like, you were, you know, back then you wore and you fucking did and fucking accepted the most hokiest shit back then. But even as a kid, with all the fucking hokey ass shit that fucking was going on back then, I thought Crush was the lamest fucking face of all time, dude. I was like, who's this fucking lame ass fucking, like, I don't know, he looked like some dude you'd meet at Buena Vista when you're fucking camping with your family, and like, he's a guy next door in the next campsite. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, he was like chilling there with his kids and shit, and like, oh, if you want to ride my jet ski, go ahead, you know, my name's Crush. So like, I don't know what it was about him.
I'm cool, dude. I'm cool. I swear to God, I'm cool.
I never liked him, you know? But when he fucking dropped Macho Man Randy Savage on that guardrail, that's when it all sunk in.
That's when it was over.
That's when he was an evil person.
That's when it was over.
Vince McMahon settled it.
Confirmed.
Why don't you like this guy? He was a good guy, but you didn't like him. Why don't you like him? Oh, that's why you don't like him. Because he just dropped Macho Man Randy Savage's jaw on a fucking guardrail and sent him to WCW.
You know what I was watching the other night?
What's that?
The original first Spider-Man in 2002. And they had the fucking Bonesaw, who was Macho Man. Fucking classic.
Hey,
dude.
You know what I'm surprised that you haven't done? Is seen the new Spider-Man that just came out.
I was...
How have you not been to the theater, Mr. Fucking...
I know. It's actually pretty... It's a pretty terrible story.
For you guys listening here, or for you people listening at home, this guy is like the biggest the guy I'm speaking to right now, Steve Watson, like the most fucking comic book superhero fucking fan of all time. He was fucking in line for like every fucking movie that you could ever think of that had to do with Marvel and DC, especially DC. And Spider-Man came out.
No, Marvel especially, but DC's definitely, like, with the Batman series, it's become my favorite series, but I was always like there for the Marvels were the shit, you know. But I would say like the Batmans are my favorite series, but after that, it's like Avengers, fucking Thor, Captain America, Hulk, fucking Iron Man, like everything was fucking there. I was always there for those, you know. I supported Marvel way more than I ever supported DC, but Batman's still my favorite superhero.
But how were you not there for the Spider-Man movie?
But the reason why I wasn't there for the Spider-Man movie...
How have you not seen it? It's been out for, what, a week or two?
No, it came out last night. It came out...
Oh, was it last night?
Today was the official release date.
Yeah,
Tuesday.
You should have been there, dude. I'm very disappointed.
midnight. Let me tell you a story. And you'll remember a part of the story.
Never forget the name of Steve Dust.
But so we ran into my fucking boss's daughter last week at the bar. When I worked for this chick, it was like 2002, 2003. Her daughter was fucking probably like 11, 12 at the time. So it's 2012 now, of course. And we ran into this chick at this fucking pool bar, this fucking pool table fucking bar last week. Just a fucking pool place. And so ran into this chick and
Quick intermission there to take a shot.
shot.
For those wondering why the audio just like got completely silent out of nowhere.
Drink admission. So we walk into this place, you know, and fucking as soon as like I swear we walk right in the front door, we get to the bar, which is like fucking 40 feet away, and this girl is like Steve, like fucking running at me. Turned out to be this chick, and then like she's all blah blah blah, you know, fucking. And I was like, no, yeah, you're fucking the one chick's daughter. Yeah, of course I remember you. Which she graduated with my sister, and she cheerleaded with my sister. And fucking 7 years difference for my sister. So, fucking, and then, so it was cool, you know. She like gave me her number. Then like they left because she wasn't even 21 yet. So like a couple months ago before she turned 21, and so she left, and then about 30 minutes after she left, I got this friend request on Facebook from her. And then, you know, when we walked in, you were like saying, "Oh, dude, you have this. She wants you." Or, you know, you had this like, you're kind of saying like, "Dude, you got this in the bag," kind of thing, you know?
Oh, you know, yeah, definitely. Because when we walked in that night, I mean, I saw chicks in there, and none of them seemed to be anything that you'd want to take home to mom, quote unquote. But there was one girl in there that was like, you know, that chick's pretty cute, dude. I could see someone wanting to take that girl home. And as soon as we walk in, that's the one that comes up and taps Steve on the shoulder and fucking wants his number. And is fucking bugging the shit out of him. Like, not just like, hey, how's it going? Okay, bye. I'm gonna take off now. Like, quit talking to me. Like, I was just trying to say hi. Why are you continuing this conversation? I just was trying to be polite. No, this girl was completely like love struck, like starstruck, like, you know, oh my god, Steve, I haven't seen you in like 3.5 years and I totally miss you. Like, can I get your number? Can I give you my number? Can I tell your mom, or tell my mom that we met at this fucking bar and that we could possibly get married and have children? So that was the one that came up to him, and I was like, hey, Steve, go for it, man. Like, you've been on a fucking roll lately, dude. Like, I don't know, what kind of pheromones are you spraying in the fucking area, dude, to fucking get these women that just are completely wrapped around your finger and want to take you out?
Yeah, well, that's, you know, that's, you had convinced me of that. You'd convinced me that that's what it seemed like. And so I text her, and then, like, asked her if she wanted to see a movie, and she's, like, all excited and fucking, you know. She was so happy. And then I was like, since I'm fucking nerdy, like I said, I know she fucking's into, like, fucking shit like that. Like, every time she goes to a concert, she has to wear the artist fucking shirt, you know, like fucking, you know, like she's totally in the theme of shit. So I asked her if she wanted to go buy Spider-Man shirts before we saw the movie. And she was like, oh, I'd love to. And then I was like, you know, so I was like, can I pick you up at 8? You know, I'll pick you up at 8. We'll go buy shirts, and then I'll buy you dinner, and we'll go to the movie. She's like, that's perfect. You know, like perfect in capital and shit. And so, you know, fucking Monday hits. It was, you know, it premiered on a fucking midnight Monday night. I had to hit fucking CBS, like I said. So around noon, I texted her. I said, "Hey, what's up?" You know, because I hadn't talked to her since like Friday, and I didn't get a response for like 6.5 hours. And then I was like, I was supposed to pick her up at 8. And I text her again around 6:30. I was like, hey, are you on for tonight? It's like, and then like 30 minutes later, she texts me back and it says, sorry. She's like, sorry, sorry I can't. Something in the family came up. Okay. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I see where this is
Sorry, something in the family came up. And then...
yeah, her mother got mad about it.
And then... So, like, I drove home from Hollywood that night. I got home around 8:30. I look at my Facebook and there's a post. There's a fucking Facebook status update from her. And it says, Rager at my new pad. Come on over.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So it sounds like to me this girl just wanted attention. She just wanted an older man to want her.
Yeah, you know, she seemed down for like a whole week, and then fucking last minute she just, like I said, all I can say is her mom was a huge bitch. Her mom was a manipulative bitch that fucking took advantage of everybody that ever worked for her. You know, that was her mom, and all of a sudden at that point I realized she was a lot more like her mom than I thought.
Hey, you know what? As much as that is horrible to fucking speak of, at least the fact still remains. She's been punished with the name of Morgan.
Yep.
You're a female. You're a female with the name Morgan.
Terrible name.
You're a fucking female that people like want to ejaculate, projectile vomit into the fucking audience and to anyone around them when they hear that fucking name.
Terrible fucking
like
name.
Morgan.
But
Come
I mean,
on. When have you ever wanted to fuck a Morgan? You want to fuck a Vanessa? You want to fuck a...
I mean, this is...
You want to fuck a Jenny? You want to fuck a... you want to fuck an Aurora, maybe. Maybe if you're trying to get a little secretive, a little fucking erotic. But when do you ever want to fuck a Morgan, Steve?
Nope.
Nobody even wants to fuck a Morgan.
She had big titties. That's the only reason why.
She had big tits. But you know what, dude? Like, get a girl pregnant and she's got big tits for life. You know what I mean?
It was just like one of those situations where... That's a lame name, but your titties were fucking... They were like the fucking ebb and flow, the balance, you know? It was like, okay, I'll compromise. Well, let's just say, you know, she was really good looking, or she was pretty good looking, she had big titties, she was cute, she was definitely fucking really cute. She has big titties. But, let's just say, when I was working over with a mom in 2003, you know, it was 2002, 2003, when I was working over mom, she was the manager of where I was working. And she had her assistant manager fucking clock her in and clock her out, even though she wasn't even at the fucking store. You know what I mean? And the fucking, you know, when shit came down and people like somebody ratted her out. It actually wasn't. It wasn't me. I didn't fucking, you know, I thought she was a bitch for it, but I fucking, you know, I really didn't give a fuck. You know, it's fucking a lame ass job. I didn't fucking care. But somebody eventually ratted her out, and then they came and fucking audited hours and shit like that, and it was like, oh, it's like you can't fucking clock in and then go home for 8 hours at a fucking retail type store. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fucking just because you say you took home some scratch fucking merchandise and are trying to fix them, you know, you can't fucking clock in and then take scratch merchandise home and try to fix them, you know, and say you're fucking on the clock for 8 hours, you know. We're about, you know, retail stores about sales. They're not about fixing shit. And so, fucking, when the hammer came down on her, basically, like her fucking assistant manager, who was one of my good friends, fucking took the axe too, basically, and it was just because she got manipulated. It was just like, just do me a favor and clock me in, you know, not thinking fucking about any stupid consequences, you know. I was just like, that's fucking bullshit. And then, yeah, so basically, all of a sudden her daughter did something similar, like, you know, just initial, like, fucking, first time I've ever really interacted with a daughter. You know, she did, like, fucking some shit like that, like, something came with the family, so I can't. And then fucking, you know, on Facebook, she fucking posts what she's really doing. It's like, fucking moron, dude. That's exactly...
Wait, hold on, let me get this